This became a 9-figure business. They're a multi-million-dollar business. Well, this is a 9-figure business. $2 million ideas. They're a 9-figure business. 9-figure business, multi-million-dollar idea. I invested in this one. They sold for 9 figures. Give you really firm, and they're a 9-figure business. I know, because you can look them up on Amazon and you can see how much they're selling, and then you can ask the question.
Hey guys, Alex here, and I don't usually do this, but I'm the one that makes these videos, and when I asked Ryan to make a video about how many million-dollar ideas he had in his house, he took 90 minutes. My job is to cut that down and make that really, really valuable for you. And so this video might be a little bit faster, but I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you get some value out of it. Well, let's get into it.
I hate waking up in the morning. And the first thing I usually do is roll over and check my phone so I can get super stressed out about what's ever going on in the world.
Puerto Rico.
Today we're gonna do something different. We're just gonna see how many million-dollar ideas I can find within the first few hours of the day. In fact, there's million-dollar ideas sitting around your house all the time and you're just ignoring them. Kind of like you're ignoring the fact that I'm wearing cat pajamas right now. Hey, I'm up here. Well, some people start off with yoga. I start with a different kind of morning movement. That's where entrepreneurs get their best ideas. You know, I have a friend named Susie. Susie decided that she was gonna start a business just making an essential oil that she put in the toilet before she pooped. This became a 9-figure business. Isn't that cool? This is the dumbest idea that ever worked. They're wipes for after you poop, and they put dude on it. And now, like, billions of people are like, I need that. Multi-million-dollar idea. You used to have to clean your toilet with chemicals, and then 7th generation came along and said, we're so organic you can drink it. And they sold for 9 figures. This is just a brand that took an idea that millions of people were using and they repackaged it for another group of people. Sometimes it's not just what you sell, it's who you sell it to and how you sell it. Like, this is cool branding for retainer cleaners. This is a brand that found my work when they were doing like $30,000 a month in sales. I don't even remember if they were selling this product, but now they're an 8-figure business. They're an 8-figure business selling
These nuts.
If there's a lot of competitors in a space, there's a $1 million idea for you to have. Salt and Stone did like $60 million last year. Native deodorant sold for $100 million. Everyman Jack is like everywhere. There couldn't be a more saturated market than deodorants.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
You know, kids, some of the best business ideas are in the products that we use every day. For example, protein pancakes are a huge space that didn't even exist a few years ago.
Oh, Dad, can we please just eat breakfast without it turning into a long business lecture? Hurry up, Dad, I'm f***ing hungry.
I can't believe his mother would teach him a word like that. Oh, look at this guy. Hey, buddy. Oh, how is my beautiful tiger? I'm the Tiger King. These are organizers. You fill them with stuff, and then you put them on the shelf. Pretty simple idea, multi-million-dollar business.
It's fantastic.
Is there a problem that annoys you? As you go throughout your day, is there something that you're like, I just wish that there was an easier way? There is. You develop product line. If you don't, I wish YouTube videos were easier. If you've got a problem that annoys you and you develop a list of products for them, there's definitely a multi-million-dollar business in there. Did you know that there are different shampoos and hair products for different types of hair? I didn't. But then I had a daughter, and you need special brushes and gels and stuff for curly hair. I used to buy the 6-in-1 body wash, shampoo, conditioner, ball wash, cologne, and a snack. That's what I wanted to buy. But women need special things for special hair. And so guess what? I now buy special gel for my daughter's hair and special conditioner and a special brush. These are all multi-million-dollar businesses because there's tons of other parents like me who have daughters who have curly hair. If you can identify a group of people and then name 3 things that they buy, you've got a $1 million idea. Because we only need each of those products to sell a handful of units every day at a decent price point for you to have a $1 million business. My goodness. There's tens of millions of dollars just with the products that I take every morning. I'll show you. I don't know when it became cool to put salt in your water, but this was started by somebody that I know, and he was selling this product to clients. He was a fitness trainer, a fitness coach. And he was like, hey, I developed this formula, put this in your water, and people loved it. And he started selling it to other people, and he partnered with an influencer, and it started to get scale. Now this is a 9-figure business. And I know you're probably dying to know, what is the 37-year-old multi-millionaire supplement stack? I'll show you. I've got nitric oxide in here. That is this right here. This is a brand that I started. Why do I take nitric oxide? Because nitric oxide is correlated with heart health. And for some people, they take it for the same stuff they take Happy Nuts for. It'll give you really firm, give you a forearm strong and mighty. Like you could do bicep curls with that. That's what nitric oxide will do. Don't ask me how I know that one. I've got fish oil in here. This is turkesterone. Now, what is turkesterone? That sounds like a steroid. That is this right here that I saw some influencers talking about. I didn't even know it was a thing, and I actually don't think it does anything. But I saw these influencers talking about turkesterone, and I'm in the fitness space, and I was like, I'll try that. And this brand saw that trend, saw influencers talking about it, got a product, put it up for sale, and they sell a whole boatload. Since you probably aren't eating cow liver very often, there are good people in the world who grind it up and put it into pills for you. And this is a multi-million-dollar business. I know because you can look them up on Amazon and you can see how much they're selling, and then you can ask the question, could I do this better? Or could I do this for a specific group of people that doesn't know that this product exists? You might be familiar with Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson has the longevity blueprint. After millions of dollars of research, Brian Johnson concludes that you should sleep better and you should drink olive oil. It's basically what he concluded. So he sells an olive oil. He sells other products too, but he will tell you my olive oil is not necessarily better than some of the other brands, but it's gone through my evaluation process and this meets the criteria that I believe in. And so he can sell an olive oil and sell millions of dollars worth of olive oil, even though there's thousands of other olive oil brands. If you look at what you put into lunches for your kids, what you put into your body in the form of supplements, what you eat for breakfast, you will find million-dollar ideas. Like Cliff Bar or David Bar. Both of them are protein bars, both of them are convenience foods, both of them are multi-million-dollar businesses. I have a cat. Oh, look who's the Tiger King. I don't always want a cat, but I have a cat. You are YouTube famous now. And I spend a whole lot of money on things for my cat. Some of them are just your boring old regular stuff, like kitty litter. But do you know that there are brands coming out that are selling kitty litter? Like there's specialty kitty litter now. There's kitty litter that like changes color when your cat's in heat so that you can flirt with it or something. There's things like treats and this expensive litter box. And I do have clients that have 7, 8, and even 9-figure businesses in the pet care space. If you have a dog, if you have a cat, if you have a ferret, it's a huge space. It's not super sexy because how do you make kitty litter sexy? Well, people are finding ways. You didn't think that you could make litter boxes sexy either, and this is like a $700 litter box. That's ridiculous. It has an app and everything, a little bit over the top. The things that everybody buys that are super saturated are oftentimes the best markets to get into because there's already people spending money. So if you can do things a little bit differently or target a group that is just a little bit different, that is the opportunity for a multi-million-dollar business. If you can find an emerging trend that's sort of early, those are some of the best spaces to get into. So if you feel like you're a little bit early on a trend, if you can see something that other people don't, this is the leg up that people who are 35 and under have on the market. If you're seeing your friends doing something that the older generations are not doing, you've got an eye for what the next trend might be. We're at like 15, 20. We haven't even made it to lunch yet. Let's take a look at my car. This is a trunk organizer. It's not that special. It just organizes the trunk. So I've got my workout stuff. I got my son's swim stuff in here. This one is for cold stuff for when you go grocery shopping. It's an organizer for your trunk. That's it. Like this brand is started by a guy named Jake. I invested in this company, and his whole shtick is I'm gonna find little pain points and I'm gonna make them better. I'm gonna find little annoying things in the car and I'm gonna make them a little bit better and I'm gonna sell those. He designed a new cup holder. What? A cup holder. This is a cup holder that just expands. So you can put your big gulps in it. Big gulps, huh? All right. These floor mats right here are a company called 3D. All they do is sell floor mats for Teslas. That's it. They're just nicer floor mats than the ones that Tesla gives you. And as a result, they're a really successful business. So, car seats, car covers, organizers. I have clients that sell stuff for washing your car and truck. I know somebody who has a business that just sells wash for electric cars. That's it. That's all he's got. And guess what? He's doing fine. I've got really two things that I do at the end of the day. I will take a magnesium supplement and I will take Kill Switch. This is $2 million ideas just preparing for my evening ritual. And I give my kids half of a sleep gummy. Don't tell RFK. I give my kids half a sleep gummy. It knocks them out. They're in bed. They put themselves to bed. We're not coming up with new ideas. We're looking at what's already here and where we already spend money. If we do that, we're in striking distance of coming up with ideas for our own $1 million businesses. You know you've got a $1 million idea when you can name the person that you're gonna sell to and at least 3 products that person would buy. If you're selling to parents, we went through a bunch of different products that I buy as a parent or for my kids. If you're a pet owner, there's a bunch of products that you buy for your pet. If you're a pickleball player, if you work from home, if you have a morning routine, can you name a few products that the same person would buy? And if you want some help, just post what you're thinking in the comments and I'll take a look at them. Who's the person that you're gonna sell to and what products do you wanna sell to them? I'll tell you if it's a $1 million idea or not. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me a reason to drink whiskey at 11 a.m. I'm Ryan Daniel Moran with Capitalism.com. Hope to see you on the next video.